Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, let's me introduce you. My name is Rabby Muliady. You can call me Rabby. Name 19073026. Majors Automotive Engineering Education. Faculty of Engineering, Padang State University. The purpose of making this video is for assignments in engineering English courses with the lecturer Mr. Wawan Purwanto, S.pd, MT. Okay, I will try to explain about action and sequence. Definition of action. Action such as a to-be word when interpreted in general. The notion of action in general is basically equate with a body movement of activity or act. But actually there are differences in the concept or understanding of these things. Action is the acts, things in which elements of activity, action, and body movement are contained, but while the action is the scale of one's maturity in achieving certain goals. B. Pillar factor in the concept of action. 1. Formulation of target or planning. Before starting an action, planning is needed to produce target or self. Achievement of the desired result. This is actually mandatory because in human life always has a goal for the future with a relatively different period depending on the achievement of what is desired by each human being. 2. Maturity strategy. After making a plan of what you want to achieve, then we must make a strategy so that the plan we are completing runs properly. The strategy can be started by making important process steps that must be done by someone, making arrangement and sequence of steps from this process. 3. Error analysis. Of course, humans will not escape mistakes, no matter how perfect someone makes strategy and planning. Still, the name of the error will probably always appear. Therefore, important data and information that has been owned at the time of planning and strategy making is expected to be important in the analysis of what errors will appear later. 4. Risk management. Risk management is the answer to the analysis of error that may arise in taking action. In risk management, it is expected that there will be a diversion of action if there is a change in the initial planning that has been prepared. The action has several levels, namely A. Perception or perception is an act or act that requires and sells various objects to be performed. B. Guided response is an action or action by doing everything in the right order. C. Mechanisms is an act or action by doing something right automatically. D. Adaptation is an act or action that has been developed and done well. Actions are seen as behaviors that are formed by the offender as a substitute of for the response obtained from within him. Human action produces different character as a result of the process of interaction within themselves. To act, an individual must know in advance what he wants. An individual must try to determine his goals, describe the direction of this behavior, estimate the action of others, check hymns, and describe what is done by others factor. That is what often spurs itself when faced with situation that we can it. The word action synonym is action, activities, movement, activities, 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 action, action, reaction, response, action, attitudes, effort, work, action, and acts. C. Result and discussion. Understanding Squence diagram. A Squence diagram is a type of interaction diagram that shows how process operates with one another and in what order. This is a build from message order chart. A Squence diagram shows the interaction of objects arranged in chronological order. It describes the object and classes involved in the scenario and the order in which messages are exchanged between the object needed to carry out the function of the scenario. Squence diagrams are usually related to the use of case realization is in the logical view of the system under development. Squence diagrams are sometimes called event diagrams, event scenario, and time diagrams. The sequence diagrams show as parallel vertical lines or survival different process or object that live together, and as horizontal arrows messages are exchanged between them in the order in which they occur. This allows simple graphical runtime scenario specification. Building block diagram if the lifeline is that of an object. This shows the role. Note that leaving the sample name blank can represent an anonymous and unnamed example. In order to display interaction, mixes are used. These are horizontal arrows with the name of the message written above them. So what can I explain about action and sequence? I hope what I explained earlier can be useful knowledge. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.